Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I printed and painted this model of Thena from the new Eternals movie. She is about 12 inches tall without the base, and she's 1/6 scale model, fully printed on the Anycubic Photon Mono SE using Sunlu resin. She is keyed very well, so she went together perfectly. And an absolutely beautiful model by Megha at VXstudios. I'll put a link below in the description. And yeah, so this is how she turned out. Absolutely beautiful. And if you want to see how I painted her, just keep watching. Okay, I have already based her hair and done the base coat. We'll just say the base coat on her face, because I've done the skin tone and I have done the little pink around her eyes and given her a little bit of blush. The hair is Citadel Flayed One Flesh. It's what I could come up with the closest as to a base coat for the blonde. Now it's going to have probably maybe two or three dry brush coats with lighter, because in the movie trailer, Thena's hair is almost a platinum blonde. So yeah, much lighter with this than what we already have. So I'm just going to paint and be quiet, and that way I can just speed through the video. Okay, now I'm going to start on her eyes, and I'm going to try as hard as I can to get this where you guys can see. I'm just going to base. What I'm using is I've mixed white, gray, and a little bit of bone white, because eyes are not white. If you make your eyes like totally white, they're going to look a little bit creepy. And don't worry about getting it on eyelashes, because those are going to be painted black anyway. I just want to worry about getting the main part of her eye filled in. guys can't see that. I don't know what's going on with that brush, but I don't like it. Let's try this one. Okay, it's just based in white. I'll let that dry a little bit. Okay. Guess while her eyes are drying, I can go ahead and do her lips. In the movie, or the trailers that I've seen, her lips are a pretty neutral color. So let's go with just a little bit of beige red. See what that looks like. Okay, let's start on her eyes. Now, in her pose, she is looking up. So this is not going to be like normal eyes. And her eyes are green. So I'm going to go in with a very, very, very dark green to start out with. And I know that you guys are not going to be able to see this. But I will do my best And there you can see a little bit. She's head down looking up. So it's not like your normal eyes that you would be painting. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Goblin green just to lighten up that green a little bit. And then we have a little bit lighter. Let me turn my light back on. Down here. And then since she's looking down, you know, this is her head on her torso. So she's face aiming down, eyes looking up. So we don't want to see the full pupil. The pupil is going to be at the top by her lashes. You know, if you look in the mirror and point your face down and look your eyes up, you can barely see your pupil. So we want that right at basically her lash line. And sometimes I use a Copic pen, a 0.1 Copic pen, super tiny. Well, how about we focus anything? Anyway, yes. Sometimes I'll use that for the pupil, just because it's easier. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint her lashes just so I can get a better idea of if I've got this right. Or at least the underside of her lashes. There is that's how she's going to be looking. Need to clean up those lashes and put a little bit of eyeshadow on her. Okay, here's what we got so far. Very hard to show. But yeah, so obviously she needs some eyebrows. Go with a very, very, very tiny brush. Get that one to work. What I have mixed here is a little bit of mud brown and a little bit of burnt umber, because when I look at the photos online, her eyebrows are quite a bit darker than her hair. Pretty much a medium dark brown. So that's what I'm going to go for. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. And I'm just making fine, fine little strokes. You don't want to make one long stroke for eyebrows because eyebrows are actually individual hairs. So you kind of want to give that look like they are individual hairs. This is a nail art brush. They're amazing for tiny, tiny little things. What I usually do is make my initial line, I guess, and then feather out from there. While I'm doing this, I would like to give a shout out to one of my buddies. He is in the model club that I am in. His name is Aaron. He has a channel called the Frayed Brush, and he paints models, miniatures, Gundam. He's got a pretty good channel. So if you guys would go over there and give him some love, I'll put a link to his channel in the description and tell him that Homemade Jam sent you. I know he would appreciate it. I'm pretty okay with this. That I'm going to call done. Put a gloss coat on her eyes.